Saudi jets re-attack Taiz and Marib and other government raids. Saudi fighters continue hitting civilians in silence. Cholera epidemic spread in Amran government raids. Good evening and welcome to Yemen Today's News. I'm Ali Nasser al-Khamri. Foreign Minister Hisham Sharaf has met the resident representative of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights in Sana'a, Ubaid Ahmed al-Ubaid. During the meeting, they reviewed the actions made by the Saudi-led aggression against Yemen and its unjust siege imposed on the country that led to the creation of the worst man-made human disaster in the world. The Foreign Minister referred to the abuses against prisoners and detainees' rights committed by the aggression, pointing out that some of them have taken to other countries to investigate them on unfounded charges. He stressed the importance of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights Office role in contributing to alleviate the suffering of the Yemeni people. The Foreign Minister renewed the invitation to the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Zaid bin Ra'ad bin al-Hussein, to visit Yemen and to learn more about the reality of the humanitarian situation in the country. On the other hand, Minister Sharaf has met with Red Cross Director of Operations, Dominiel Stilhat, and his accompanying delegation. The meeting reviewed Red Cross work in Yemen and violations made by Saudi-led coalition against Yemeni people. The minister urged Red Cross to enhance its mission in the country, appreciating the organization's efforts in alleviating the civilian suffering due to the aggression. Saudi-led coalition continued the attacks on Taiz governorate, targeting with heavy raids Mawza' and Maqbana directorates. Local sources say that the Saudi aggression launched 15 raids on Khalid Camp and Jabal al-Sultan in Mawza' directorate. The enemy's jets also hit with a raid Al-Barah area in Maqbana aimed intensive flights. Earlier, the Saudi jet fighters launched 4 raids on Yakhtal east of Mocha and 1 raid on Al-Mawza'. Meanwhile, the Saudi military aircraft re-attacked Marib governorate with 1 strike. Local sources confirmed targeting Sirwah directorate south of Marib with a raid among intensive flight by the Saudi military aircraft. Saudi warplanes have resumed its attacks on several areas in Sa'da governorate. The enemy's jets have hit Al-Bahir bordering directorate with 4 airstrikes. It's worth to mention that Saudi border guards opened fire towards Yemeni neighboring areas in Razah district, resulted in killing 1 citizen. Also in Sa'da, Saudi-led coalition committed war crimes against humanity like it's nothing. Massacre after massacre, the governorate can't rest or take a breath while the civilians watch their family and friends get killed and their homes being destroyed in front of their eyes. Here is a report.
Saudi aggression has never stopped attacking Sa'da governorate. Saudi aggression commits massacre of the innocents, destroys houses and farms, targets markets, roads, bridges, water dams and everything in people's life. The child Jawahir lives in Al-Jawabi area, Majd directorate. She escaped from bombing an area close to her house with 4 air raids. She was injured and then taken to a hospital in Sa'da governorate. The unfair, barbaric Saudi warplanes targeted Al-Jawabi area at 11 in the morning in Majd directorate. We were in peace in our house when Saudi warplanes hit us with 4 air raids. This is Jawahir Ahmed Salim. Saudi aggression keeps on targeting populated areas with no regard for children and women. Wherever there is a gathering of civilians in Sa'da, it's targeted by Saudi warplanes. This is a Zionist aggression. They are the enemies. They target citizens at home where no fronts nor soldiers. Yemeni fighters are in the south. Whenever they get defeated there, they target our people here. We will be much stronger. We will revenge ourselves whatever it takes.
To Amran Governorate, where cholera spreading among people, to the continuation of the brutal aggression, which pays no respect to human life and continue imposing unjust siege on Yemeni people that contribute in their daily suffering. Here is a report.
Spreads more and more in Amran Governorate as a result of Saudi-led coalition that collapsed in its aggression between war and siege. Yemen Today channel paid a visit to As-Salam Hospital in Khamr Directorate to inspect the health situation and record the number of cholera cases have been received. The number of cholera cases increased day by day, reached to 15 cases. Most of cases are cholera and others are suspected cases of cholera epidemic, but we treat with the suspected cases with the necessary procedures. Increasing of cholera epidemic that have been received by the hospital of Al-Asha and Al-Qaflah Directorates urge the organization of MSF to collaborate with the Salam Hospital for establishing special medical camps to receive more cholera cases, estimated with 455 suspected cases. 7 cases are certainly carrying cholera epidemic.
The number of cases we've been receiving is huge. We're having around 50 patients a day, and cholera is such an infectious disease that this can be a real catastrophe.
Dangerous diseases and scary epidemic require duplicating the efforts by the concerned authorities and relief organizations to dominate this epidemic and to protect from the scary spreading for this disease through the safe water and food, which represent important factors for the safety of Yemeni community.
And now with a report that brings light to a weapon deal between the United States and Saudi Arabia that about to accomplish a week before the United States President Donald Trump's visit to Riyadh.
U.S. official at the White House says that Washington and Riyadh are about to accomplish a weapons deal of $100 billion a week before the U.S. President Donald Trump visit to Riyadh. U.S. official added that the deal could reach $300 billion within the coming 10 years to enhance Saudi defense capabilities, according to the U.S. official. On the other side, Reuters news agency said that U.S. official said the two sides are working on deals of tens of billions of U.S. dollars. Worth mentioning that the United States is the main Saudi weapons provider, especially of F-15, in addition to control and command systems of tens of billions of US during the last years. The US official further says that the deal is in its last steps and to be signed within the US President Trump international tour starting from Riyadh 19th of current May. According to the news, US-Saudi weapons deal includes weapons, maintenance, war vessels, defense missiles, and building Saudi marine capabilities to combat what so-called threats against Saudi Arabia. U.S. official also said that such deal is vital for the U.S. economy, but not to lose balance with Israel capabilities. U.S. President, during his visit to Riyadh, is expected to have 3 main events, including series of meetings with Saudi high officials, a separate meeting with the Gulf states leaders, and a launch banquet with some 56 Arab and Muslim leaders whom have been invited to discuss issues of combating terrorism and other linked issues.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, back to today's headlines. Saudi jets re-attack Taiz and Marib. Saudi fighters continue hitting civilians in Sada. Cholera epidemic spread in Amran Governorate. Thanks for watching and good night.
اليوم.